MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and a 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
I got 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
That is fifth. The catcher.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One-oh count. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
To 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Sanchez on second. Voigt at first. 2 out in the inning. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. He set the 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading up for the Braves, The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So stepping in, Johan Camargo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a throw over.
He's good.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Ozzie.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's down to third. Andujar's got it. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled off. Acuna, the runner at third. Albies at second with 2 gone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Severino.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. The 3-1. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Acuna coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Julio Teheran as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Julio Teheran.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he misses, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Ender Inciarte waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
The center fielder, number 11. Ender.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Tehran on at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Side fair ball down the line. The throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Freeman playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Braves strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fly ball well hit. Inciarte on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Judge blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Settling in now, Luke Voigt, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a liner. Foul. One and 1. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And the next in is Johan Camargo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Running. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Acuna leads off first with 1 away. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and 1 strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely to third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. The throw will go to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 to short. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Enter Arte.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting. Right.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Jay Happ answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Count remains at 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Line drive to left. Stanton is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Acuna. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Johan Camargo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, and no one will track it down. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Lays off 2-2 now. So a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Boy, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Flowers, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Albies, a runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. Popped him up. Andujar is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 12-2. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hops this one up. Albies over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
In now, Torres 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field.
Into the second deck and gone.
A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 12-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the
Digging
Braves,
in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. In
Ender.
past meetings with Jay Happ, he's 0 for 7.
Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Markakis is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So digging in now, Johan Camargo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Aroldis Vizcaíno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38. Aroldis Vizcaíno.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now the 1-0 is a swinging strike on the slider. Vizcaíno is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Gregorius, the runner at second with 1 away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The batter, the pitcher,
DJ LeMahieu will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
DJ LeMahieu.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Braves lead it 13-4. Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Zach Britton.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ozzie Albies.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, B-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 5. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aroldis Vizcaíno.
Stepping in, Aroldis Vizcaíno. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped straight up. Gregorius onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Braves on top, 14-4. Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ball even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Ready now, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Andujar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result: a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Previously against Vizcaíno, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Shane Carl trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
51, Shane Carl.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the second run will score as well.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left. Acuna is there to put it away and finally put. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Atlanta leads it 14-8. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Standing in, Nick Markakis is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-1 now to Markakis. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Yanked fouled off to the right.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line hard to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Donaldson aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Count still full. 3-2. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another full count pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Popped up. Boyd waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 16-8. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a soft liner. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. From the stretch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Torres.
Into the box, Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They trail by a bunch. So here now's the pitcher, Shane Carl, and he might actually get a chance to hit here.
Shane Carl.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is a swinging strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Holder will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Ender.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In the air out to left. Stanton giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield. He was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Andujar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Johnny Venters comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
48, Johnny Venters.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two and 0 now.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
The 2-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. No offer from Stanton. It's ball four, so he'll head down to first.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. At the knees, strike one. Judge at second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. And that misses 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Jacoby Ellsbury will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hard on the ground toward short. Over to Albies. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Last chance for the Yankees. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Daniel Winkler gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
This one pretty much over before it started, as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
16-9 in this one tonight. The Atlanta Braves trail 2-1 in this World Series. Julio Teheran is the winning pitcher of record. Luis Severino permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.